The thing about it is the attention that we get is, I mean, listen, our head coach is one of the most 20 recognizable people on the planet. I didn't know that, but I read that, where he's one of the most 20 recognized people on the planet. That's a lot of folks that recognize him, you know. And so naturally, where he goes, and it's going to bring the light, and it's going to shine on whatever's around him, and you know, some good, bad, or indifferent. And I tell you something else. He says what's on his mind. He don't give a lot of coach talk. Mm-hmm. You know, people say they want honesty. They want coaches to be honest. Well, he's honest, and you know, some people. They ain't ready for that honesty.
Coach, let me give you a recognizable story. This was when Coach was still having to use a scooter for long walks. Right. He had a speaking engagement in Vegas. And, you know, from the rooms to the convention part, this is damn long ways if you ever had to go in a hotel in Vegas. Like, you got to go underground and elevators, all that stuff. So he's on the scooter, and we come through a crowd of people. And somebody looks over at Coach Prime and says, "Man, there goes Michael Irvin riding the moped." And Prime said, "Wrong black man." And it just sped off on it.
That sounds just like him. That sounds just like him.
You know I'm not lying.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly what he would say, you know.
What month is this?
September.
It's September, right?
Still in September.
I'm trying to figure something out here now. Y'all help me here, Coloradans, Bodarians. We gonna just start getting cold right now? Is that what we doing?
Ooh.
Is we just gonna get cold right now?
Man, we done had it made, Coach. We the coach.
No, we've been short, Coach. Uncle Neil,
yes.
We have been shorted.
We have been 15 degrees above average for about the past 3 weeks.
Listen, we still been hot. We still been shorted because I can remember. Yeah. Okay, when it was let's see, what's that? June, July, right at July, August, it was still cool.
Yeah, June was cold,
June, wasn't it?
June was cold.
June was cold.
It raining, hailing.
Yeah, all that.
Cold.
See, we missing some stuff here.
Yes.
Like I need the summer. That July was lovely.
Lovely July.
That lovely July. That August was lovely. I think that was pretty good. What you say?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good. But now.
But what
July,
I'm saying,
August,
Coach,
September, right?
September.
What I'm saying is, the September you have gotten is a September you weren't supposed to get.
Oh wow!
I still feel cheated in.
I still feel cheated.
Because it gets cool here in September. It's been hot this September. So we got 3 weeks we weren't supposed to get.
Okay.
Labor Day is when it starts getting cool.
Can we stop using the word hot?
Yes.
It has not been hot.
It has not been hot here.
I mean,
we've not had a single hot day here.
It's been hot by their standards.
I know, but I get Bodarians and Coloradans coming up to me.
Yes,
and I do call y'all Bodarians. Yes. I think that's a fabulous name.
You sure it's not Boulderites?
Boulderites. Ooh, I like that one too.
Hey, man. Hey,
which one we want?
Which one we want? Bodarians or Boulderites? We need that.
Ooh.
I like Boulderites.
Oh, my Bodarians, come to arms. Oh, my Boulderites, strike. I don't know. I like
now, in that
them.
example, Boulderian sounds more challenging. It sounds like more grit to it.
Yeah. Y'all tell us what
Boulderite sounds sophisticated.
Oh, yeah, like they're holding a meeting, huh? We're gonna talk about this war we're gonna have. We're gonna send y'all out there. We're gonna talk about this. But it's not hot.
No,
it's not hot.
It's not hot.
It's not.
I love it though, but it's not hot.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, on another topic here, we ain't even addressed the fact that we had a pickup truck drive across our field last week. I mean,
yeah.
Do we know what happened? What the reason was? I've heard a couple. I've heard where he was in a hit and run, and then he was running from the police. I don't know where.
That's the part that's true.
Into the stadium.
Okay.
There was a guy out there in Boulder, drunk driving high or something, had several hit and runs, and when the police started pursuing him, he came onto the cash, and it wasn't the gate wasn't open. He crashed the gate.
He crashed through the gate. Yeah.
And drove out on the field. And
part of the gate was laying out on the field.
out there.
What I'm saying though, honestly though, here in Boulder, in Colorado, you don't even have to be drunk or high to hit nobody because pedestrians walk across this street.
Yes.
Oh, no, that's true. They got the right of way.
They got the right of way.
They know they got the right of way.
But you got to understand, you got people here from Texas, Georgia, Florida. You don't have no right of way down there.
No.
Do not try that.
Don't try.
down there.
Do
I'm
not.
telling you,
Do not do that.
try that.
Don't have them headsets on, them
thinking you just
AirPods
gonna
on,
walk.
and you're looking at your phone, you walking across. No, you're going to get hit.
You'll have a Ford printed on you.
You're going to get hit.
A Ford will be printed on you.
But listen, I mean, I'm sitting there, I'm out to dinner, and all of a sudden my phone starts blowing up, and I'm seeing pictures of some dude with his shirt off on our field, truck bogged down, and I'm going to tell you right now, shout out to our grounds crew, because you can't even look out there and see
I came in
where
the
there's a
morning, I
problem.
wanted to see it. I
Great
didn't see
job.
it. Yeah,
Great
they did
job
good.
by them.
They must have got out there that night.
They must have. They were out there that morning. There was a little rut in there, but now they didn't. I mean, it's smooth out there. It looks good. You know, so shout out to them for that.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm with it.
and
I'm
all.
with it.
Hey, Coach, I tell you what, man.
I'm with it.
You know,
Shout out.
I would be remiss if I didn't recognize a couple of guys that have passed away here lately. That first of all, R.I.P. to Tito Jackson. You know, he made our podcast.
Tito Jackson?
Tito died this week. And
I
also
did not know that. I'm sorry
a
for-
legend. I
man.
mean, and this is a legend in the entertainment business, James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones passed away, man.
Now, I'm not good with names.
The
I'm
voice
better
of
with faces, but-
Darth Vader.
Yes. And Mufasa.
Mufasa. He's the voice of Mufasa.
I know
he was
most
on
little
field.
kids
He was on
Mufasa.
Field of Dreams. He was in the.
Man, I love James Earl Jones.
Yeah, he was
voice,
also.
dog.
What's the baseball movie? The other baseball
Simba.
movie he was on.
Simba. Come. Simba.
Crap! I can't even think. The one with the little kids playing in the lot, empty lot.
Sandlot?
Sandlot. He was in that too. Yeah.
Wow,
He
man.
was
You
in
got
there.
you got a third one to add to the list.
Oh, talk to me.
Frankie Beverly passed this week too.
Oh,
Frankie did
Beverly
pass.
Mage, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Just
Wow.
iconic entertainers lost this week.
Because
Yes.
you put that Frankie Beverly song. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, you start out like that. Everybody stands up and knows that song.
That's right.
Yeah.
Everybody,
That's right.
even Bo Darian,
But yeah,
Bo the Rights.
you know, that was three guys that you know.
Coaches, you know one thing
Tough.
y'all did not mention this whole show?
What we did?
Y'all didn't mention that backdrop, man. If y'all can see what I can see,
Talk
I know
to me,
y'all
man.
seen it
Talk
because y'all
to
set
me.
the chairs up. But look at that.
Talk to me right there. Look at that. Look at that. Bam.
Where else would you want to play football?
mean, come
young
on, guys.
recruits? Where
This
else
is-
would y'all want to
I
play
think
football?
people may think until they got to this part of the episode that it's a green screen.
No, there ain't no green
No,
screen.
that's real life.
That's real. Right here.
Yeah.
That's
Y'all
it.
hear that right
That's it.
there?
That's the real deal right there.
That's
That's
it.
the real deal, man.
That's
sit
folks
right
in
now.
the field in the Flatirons.
That's right. The
That's
Flatirons.
exactly right.
That's where the football guides watch us play football. They got a great seat up there.
Well, Coach, I tell you what, we got a big one coming up this week. We got a big one
do.
this week. Hey,
We do.
open up Big 12 play against the Baylor
The
Bears.
Baylor Bears, man. Watched
Man.
a lot of Baylor Bears since they
Well, I tell you
came
what,
up.
yes.
One of our good friends, RG3, right?
RG3, yes,
You know what
sir.
I'm saying? And
Won the Heisman there.
Yeah, man. He got a statue there, doesn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
I think he's got a statue.
I think he's got a
right?
statue there. Yes,
Man,
absolutely.
Dave Aranda,
Yeah.
the head coach, man.
He was
coming
he was at
program.
LSU when they won the national championship.
That's right.
So they
That's
got a
right.
great
That's right.
they've already won one Big 12 championship since he's been there.
That's right.
So,
Master master of the
yes.
simulating defense, right?
Yes.
Blitz one, drop one.
Ain't no doubt.
Dude,
Hey,
it's-
all kind of simulated pressures. From an offensive standpoint, we got to make sure we handle the pressure where it's coming from, because he tries to confuse you with, he'll play guys up and different guys will drop out, and you can't get a beat on which one's dropping out. So it's a challenge for us. They got a ton of experience on defense. They probably got 7 or 8 guys on defense that's been playing college ball at least 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
So, they got 2 really good defensive ends that we got to deal with, and then they got a really good Mike linebacker that
Yeah.
plays really good. So we got a challenge
What's his
for
name,
us.
that Mike linebacker?
Oh man, if you wouldn't, I think it's
it's
Sam
not
Jones,
Keenan,
something
right?
like that.
No,
Sam
Sam
Jones, something like that. I have to go back. If you wouldn't ask me, I know his name slipped my mind. But he's number 2.
Number 2.
But like I say, we from an offensive standpoint, we got to continue to grow our ground game. Michael Welch was such a great stand out last week. Freshman out of Georgia that came out. And hey, while I'm thinking about it, folks, I just want to tell everybody, we get a lot of flack about me being in the portal and all right now. We've got 3 freshmen on offense that's contributing. We got Jordan Seaton, Michael Welch, and Draylon Miller. So don't let anybody out there tell you we're not recruiting high school players. We're recruiting elite high school players to come here because we're looking for guys that can play immediately. We're not looking for guys to come here in red shirt and sit on the bench and play. We're looking for guys to come here and play now.
Many are called, few are chosen.
That's exactly right.
So you got to understand
that.
Well,
Coach, talk to me about their offense, man.
Well, I tell you what, man, tempo.
Ooh, man.
Tempo.
Man, y'all had me out there tired today at practice.
Yeah.
trying to get that tempo offense going.
Trying to get that tempo offense going, man, so we can get a rhythm, get a beat on what they do and what they like to do. I think this is. We thought last week we might have got some tempo, but we didn't really get any.
No.
But we know that this team will give us that, so we got to be ready for the tempo and see the little details that'll tell us exactly what they're going to run. Because again, when you run a tempo offense, it is effective by confusing the defense, but you cannot hide things.
Right.
Because you got to line up quickly and execute the play. Right. So you have to have the right leverage, the right depth. So it's easier for us to pick out if you have your eyes forward and your focus. So getting into the rhythm of the tempo game, what they like to do, what they like to do with their inside run game, and then also handling the quarterback position. Gotcha. Number 7 is an elite player. I know he was a little dinged up. Don't know if he's going to go or not, but if he is, he wakes up the QB read game and getting hands on him and eyes on him. And then 13, the guy that comes in that played, that joker was rocked up too. 13, the big joker.
Oh, yeah.
And he's back there slinging, quick release. So
they got about 4 running backs, right?
They got about 4 running backs.
I noticed this that y'all had to point out that the white running back was kind of slow.
Well, I mean,
we're just gonna say that. We just threw that. White running back's kind of slow. I won't say slow.
I never said that. I said lack of
slower.
I said
lack of speed and acceleration.
It may have been there.
Just happened to be the white guy.
But he's tough though. He's great at pass pro.
He's tough.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
He gets his head down, runs behind his pass.
He's good. But he's a good player. That just kind of made me chuckle when y'all said that. And I was
okay. McCaffrey, he doesn't lack speed.
That's right. McCaffrey doesn't lack speed.
What's the dude? Deuce that played for K-State and now he's with the Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
I can't think of his name.
Oh man, I know who you're talking about.
Deuce, I think, or Duke.
Yeah.
He ain't slow.
No.
Okay.
I don't think he's white either, but I ain't gonna say that.
He's not white.
I think he's light skinned.
I thought he was white.
No, he's not white.
He's just light skinned.
Okay.
And obviously not white. His black daddy is on the staff.
Yeah. It's all right. Go.
It's all right. On this staff?
Yeah. No.
On the Cowboys.
I'm gonna say. Is somebody on this staff? Boy.
No, not on our staff.
Okay.
You talking about Toby Gerhardt from Stanford that played for Minnesota.
Gerhardt, okay, yeah.
I'm going to bail you out on that.
I
like,
thank you.
Cowboys ain't got no white running back, man.
That's like fish and chips. You got to help each other out.
I
don't mean that Ireland. I meant the other one.
Okay, get me right. Get me right. Oh, my God. Now, that makes it so funny right there.
Yeah.
It's usually Pollock messing up. Now, I know I'm going to get some comments. That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to take them.
I'm not saying anything about Ireland.
Yeah. You off of that, right?
I'm off of Ireland.
There was this scene, because we were about to let you keep going. There was this scene in the movie Animal House, great college movie, where he was up making a passionate speech, and he said, "Did we give up when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?" And then everybody looked at him. He said, "Don't stop him. He's on the road." So that's what we were doing with you. Like,
what does that mean? Just to keep going.
That's right.
Just keep going. Don't worry.
Oh man,
we'll clean it up later.
We'll clean it up later. Well, we got to clean it up. That's why these my dudes, man. I like guys hold me accountable right there. Let me know. Don't just let me keep going. Let me know. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's a couple more,
Oh yeah.
Well,
But say, speaking of the Cowboys, hey man, Cowboys, listen. Get that defense right now. Come on now. I mean, y'all played good first game against the Browns. We knew the Saints was going to be a tough game. We got to get it right again now. Come on, Dak. Y'all help. Let's go. Kamara came to play.
He out of nowhere.
Kamara straight out Atlanta, Georgia.
I really thought he was on the back end of his career.
Yeah. Kamara straight out of Atlanta, Georgia, people. Norcross High School.
4 touchdowns?
Yes, sir.
He sure did.
Yes, sir.
That was amazing.
Yes.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that kind of hurt me a little bit, but that's
You
okay.
got to get old Zim in here to call his uncle up.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, man,
Hey,
get
Zim,
your uncle on
hey, when they were playing the Browns the other Sunday, Zim was walking around here. He was all in everybody's room. Last week I couldn't find him. I couldn't find him anyway. I was like, hey man, come on out and talk to me. What's going on? Hey, listen, hey. Coach Zimmer got it. He's got a good. He knows defense. He had them boys right.
We get it right.
We're gonna get them boys right.
Get it
But anyway, hey, back to Baylor, though, Coach. Aren't they kind of an Art Briles style offense? Real, it's kind of similar to what we did last year.
Similar,
and then,
very much
And then
so.
what they did with RG3?
Similar, very much so. I mean, you got a lot of RPOs.
Like Tennessee, like kind of runs. Yeah.
Yep, a lot of RPOs built into the runs,
Yeah.
man. Making it where when that ball hits the ground,
Yes.
off of a run, inside zone run or something like that nature, that they can spot it. It's spotted, and that line is right there, and they're ready to go with the next play.
Yeah.
So you got to cover all 53 blades of grass, from sideline to sideline to make sure you know what you're doing. So it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be.
Man,
Yeah,
I will say this to the students that sit back there in that end zone there where it says Colorado, and to the alumni sitting right back here on this end, they got a kicker that has kicked 15 out of 17 kickoffs into the end zone. And he's averaging 8 yards deep down there in Texas doing that. So when he comes up here, there's a good chance that ball's going to land in the stands. So you might get you a souvenir.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to make you throw it back, but you might get heads up if they kick off.
Yeah.
Heads up.
And if you can't keep a couple, maybe to slow the tempo down for us a little bit.
Absolutely.
Where they can't line up because cover that thing up.
Just heads up when they kick off because they're going to get one kickoff.
Yeah.
They're going to get one.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see how many of those they get. They're going to get one, and just heads up because the boy does have a foot.
Yeah.
They got a really good special team.
I can't wait, man.
Yeah.
Conference
It's
play.
exciting.
Starting
Big
off
12.
in the Big 12.
Playing in the Big
Against
12,
the
baby.
Baylor Bears.
The Baylor Bears, baby. You know what?
They got some sweet uniforms. I wonder what they're going to come
Coach,
out in.
I'm going to tell you what. Listen, Baylor carries a special place in my heart because when I was at UGA in 1989, my first game at UGA, we played Baylor at Sanford Stadium.
Okay.
We played Baylor at Sanford Stadium. Sure did.
Yeah.
Sure did. So,
It's going to be good, man.
They had a really good linebacker back then. I think his last name was Blackman or something like that. Really good player. We won, though. We won. So, we want to keep I want to keep that undefeated streak against Baylor.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, guys, listen. Hey, look, we are excited about this Saturday. We're excited about the game. And, man, I tell you what, I can't wait to get on this field before the game and see our student session. Because hey, what time's the game kick off Saturday?
5:30 Mountain here, so it's on TV,
Lord.
covered on Fox Network. So 7:30 if you're on the East Coast.
So they got all day.
Another night game.
So they got all day to do what they do here in Colorado. Okay. So they'll be lit.
They'll be lit.
Things will be lit here in Colorado.
I would love to have an afternoon game, though,
Yeah.
morning game.
Don't you know that the Coors Brewing Company knows we have night games on Saturday?
Load them up.
Load them up.
Flip
Let's
'em
go,
out.
baby.
Got thirsty Boulder nights
That's
down
right.
there.
That's right. Boulder nights.
Boulder
That's
nights.
right. Boulder nights.
Oh, Bordarians.
Well, guys, listen, we got to sign off here. We got to get ready to go whoop these Bears.
Got to get to work.
Peace.
Let's go, Buffs.
Go Buffs.